Alright, so I'm gonna take some flakes off this metarylite. Already showed a point I made from that went in my case. Whenever I make a point out of a new material I find, I put it in a case to hold on to. But I want to experiment with this stuff. I'm gonna put it on an atlatl dart and test how well it would work for hunting or, you know, even target practice. Yeah, it makes pretty good flakes. I'm temporarily back home, going back out soon. Just trying to get a good flake to make a point. It's kind of thick. I split the rock. Keep this side for a knife. Cool. Fracturing is kind of not too predictable. Man, this really hurt my leg when I'm smacking. Come on. Give me a good flake. Let's try it in my hand. That definitely flew the flake further, but it went over there somewhere. Somebody told me to try a wood billet on this kind of stuff. I have not tried that yet. Just looking for a decent flake to make a point from. I don't think it's going to be on this piece because the flakes are hanging up in the middle. Let me try another piece. Man, you really gotta wail on this stuff. Crazy. Let me try a smaller billet. Maybe that'll... Small flake. Strange. It's hanging up a lot. That's a nice one. Hold on to that one. This is with all the dogs, man. Go away, dogs. Let's see how this one. I'd like to try to test a larger one, but the stuff is kind of brittle. And I only took one sample of this. This is from New Hampshire. See, it does flake nice. It's just really, really tough, I guess. Whew. I got this big ridge to try to take off. Let's try indirect. I just don't want to break my indirect stick. I think that the smaller flakes might be the way to go, but then it's going to be brittle. Like that. Okay. Try my best to get rid of this mess. I was looking at artifacts and I did see something that looked similar to this stuff, but I don't think it was this stuff. Maybe a higher quality version. Just want to be able to thin it enough to put it on a dart to throw. Kind of really beat from, just got back from whaling on this stuff, trying to find workable material. So my arm's kind of tired. I feel like I need a smaller billet and I don't have one with me. They're all in the car. I don't think I have. Nope. Yes, I do. All right. Man. Thinned it a little. I can't thin it with copper. How did they thin it with antler? Because the point that I saw looked pretty thin. It had the same kind of fossils in it. Jeez. There we go. Nice. Just gotta thin it a little. To get it to be able to sit on a dart. All right. Whew. Let's see. This does not flake like normal stuff. I know there's people that work stuff like this really well. Just don't know how to run the flakes on it. Seems like if you get a good flake first, that seems to be the way to go. With this stuff. Damn. Seemed like the other piece I had was slightly less brittle, but still pretty brittle. That worked. don't know how my battery is doing on the phone. Having trouble getting rid of that kind of stuff. Got it. Got it. Alright. I'm going to work this piece down. Just into a basic point. Notch it and put it on that ladle dart. Thin it a little more, flake it. I just wanted to show some more of how kind of terrible this stuff is. But I want to see how effective it is too, so. Alright. Alright, so I made one, but I couldn't thin it down in the center. We'll still test it. See how thick that is in the middle. Just couldn't get it to go. So I picked up a flake, and I'm just working the flake a little bit. It is super brittle. See? Let's see. If I knock away the base, I might be able to get a small triangle to test. Man, this stuff is insane. Best bet for any kind of stuff like this is to get a thin flake and work on the flake. Seems like I entirely lost that last video, so that's okay. Just thin this a little. Yeah. Alright, that is good enough for testing. Reshape it. It's kind of the same rules as quartzite. Just don't go too thin on this stuff because it gets brittle. Not too happy with that one. Should I try to make a big spear point? Maybe I'll do that. There's no way this is gonna hold together. Alright, let's see what we can do. Crude. Should I throw something this big on that ladle dart? It's heavy. Gnarly stuff. Even with the bigger billet, don't really want to go. Crazy, this is gonna snap. Not bad. See, there's some damage in there. Just trying to make this usable. might work now. Worn out. Let's see. I am really curious how the heck this stuff was napped with antler, if antler. A lot of people suggest wood. Even that, I'm kind of like, how the heck? I've not tried it yet. Thinning this is not easy. Test one of, is it sharp? Yes, it is sharp. I think I wiped it on my face. I just need it to be thin enough to put on a dart. Seems impossible. The other point, that I made was just from a flake. I didn't have to do much thinning. Wow, it really cut me. Let me try to come in from the tip. See if I can get rid of some of this thickness a little bit. Wow. This is kind of working. Thinning it down. It's getting dark. I don't know if I'm going to get this to the point of where I want it to be for testing. does not behave in a very controlled manner. Probably gonna have to just use one of the flakes. This is what do we got? Flake wise, this one won't work. See, when I use the flake, it's brittle and it just snaps. Which means if I put it on an arrowhead, you know, if I put it on it as an arrowhead, it'll probably break. These thin little points. If I can't make another one, I'm gonna have to use that point I made in the last video. So hard to flake, but yet it breaks so easy. This one will work. Small, but snapped it. What to do? I really want to test this stuff. This in itself is a bit of a test. Learning that it's very brittle. Very sharp. Definitely very sharp. Keeps cutting the heck out of me. Ugh, come on. This is actually flaking a little bit better. This piece. Fast and incredibly hard strikes is working. coming in at the base just to give it a hafting area. It has a crack. Damn it. Alright, let's see if we can work around it at all. I think I might have just fixed it. Crack is right in the middle. Trying to get this flake to detach. Took a flake right here. There we go, got it. Alright. That was work. See those flakes? It's gonna be a heavy duty point, but we'll still be able to break it. Okay, so it's gonna be this. And then I'm done. I'm getting frustrated here. I do not know how to work this stuff. I was very happy with my first point that I made from it. Did not seem to have these kind of problems. Just zigzagging the base to make it be able to be hafted. This reminds me of like working railroad basalt. All right, there we go. I did have somebody ask me, why am I torturing myself with stuff like this? And really, I see artifacts being made from incredibly tough and weird stuff. I really kind of want to understand it. I don't know how I'm gonna So here's the problem I'm having. That side's okay. Just keep working at it, I guess. Whew. Crazy. Got it. Got it. does your neck and shoulder hurt, Jay? Just doing this for 16 years, 15 years. Alright, this is going to be a good point, I think. As long as I don't snap it, this will be a good point to test. Base is kind of thick. Just need to thin it a little bit. I really hope this doesn't break again. Alright, stop going nuts, it's just a test point. So part of me is starting to understand, possibly, why bifurcated bases. Because when you're working this tough stuff, it's really, really hard to thin the base. But if you make a bifurcate, it's not as hard. And then you could heft it. Okay. This is why I do stuff like this. I ponder why things were made certain ways. Sharp. Things just get smaller and smaller. Really would like to just thin out the base a tiny bit. There we go. Alright, so it's going to be like a little Stanley point then. Oop. So tonight, I'm gonna just use wood glue, I think, so that I could remove and replace easily this point into an atlatl dart. And then tomorrow I'll test it. Alright. Still frustrated. I really wish this stuff worked better. Just need a sharp tip and a slightly thinned base. Sharpen that up. Alright. So this one will definitely be a test point. Just wanted to make the hafting area a little better to grip in there. That is incredibly sharp tip. Crazy. Alright. Sun is going down here. Alright. Gonna glue this into a dart and probably test it tomorrow. Interesting. Let me know what you guys think. Suggestions, thoughts? Sharp. Clearly. Alright. I will be back out on the road soon. I did get a lot more than just this stuff. I got all kinds of interesting quartzites and stuff that I want to try. When I put the main video together for the New Hampshire video, I'm going to include artifacts made from rhyolite and stuff like that. There are a few available online to look at if you're interested in that. But there were paleo points made out of rhyolite from up there. Alright, stop messing with it. It is okay. It'll work. Stop messing with it. Alright, that's it for me. Anybody say anything? All messages are visible. Okay. We'll test this soon, and then I'll put together that main video. And then I'm going back out to record more at a different location. Alright, see you guys. Alright, let's get the light right. That looks okay. Wait for people to come in. This is still drying, so I can't test it yet. I just threw it together a quick one. But here's the metarhyolite point. Just letting it dry. It's still wet. Why is that still wet? Okay, I got sinew on there. Gonna clip that. All right. Let's see here. Try moving this way a little bit. There we go. That's better. All right. Nice. Wow. Look at that. This material is quite damaged. But there's good stuff underneath. Look at that. Yeah. Good stuff. It says I'm live, but nobody's jumping in. Is it late? I don't even know what time it is. 11. Keeping these for spear points. This is some nice stuff. Wow. What the heck is this? This is really high quality. It's got a lot of damage in the top, but inside it's really nice. Look at that. New York stuff. Yeah, look at that. Just trying to knock away some of this crud. All right. Nice, nice. Look at this stuff. Nice inside, terrible outside. Just gotta get under that crud. I'm gonna try to take this off here. Not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. I'm out here with the coyotes and other animals and stuff. Keeping all these flakes, I am going to make points out of every single one of these. I really love this material. They look really nice. There we go. Just trying to thin it down a little bit. Get rid of some of the garbage. So I think I'm gonna make this the base of the knife. dust. See all that? Gotta be careful about that, breathing that in. Come on, light. There we go. Hitting pretty hard with this stuff. I'll switch to a smaller billet. Is that a bird? Why did I just hear a bird at 11 at night? All right. I'll make a heavy duty point here. Do not want to be home, but I had to come home for medicine refills. Thyroid meds and other meds. Come on, light. There we go. Alright. This is gonna be a little bit of a problem here. Maybe not. We just switched in direct. And a nice biface here out of this New York stuff. Come on, light. I don't know if I should even bother to do these nighttime nappings, but my schedule as of right now is pretty all over the place. So might be the only time for a bit that I'm able to do napping vids. Schedule's kind of full. I'm trying to indirect this mess here, but it's kind of hanging up a little bit. go. Just gonna zigzag it. There we go. Looking good. Come on. There you go. Keep needing that little tiny billet and I keep losing it. What did I do with it? There it is. Another arrowhead. Just thin this down. Usable knife blade. It's already usable, but make it a little thinner. There we go. Yep. Come on, light. So I have a light right here, light source, but it's not bright enough. I'll sharpen this one up. Trying to thin the base just a little right there. Come on. Of course, that spot doesn't want to go. Okay. Yeah, if I'm going to do these night videos, I definitely need a better setup. I like doing the percussion blades. There you go. I'll finish that one up probably tomorrow. I got more right here. Let's see if I could just do this real quick. All right. Try to make a nice point out of that. See if we can. When I do it like that, it kind of overshoots. It's good for thinning down, especially if I'm in a hurry. it up. Wow, that kind of exploded. All right, I'll show this one more time. This is the meta rhyolite from earlier. All right. I like when material actually flakes. Just thin the base. Then I could finish this up tomorrow when I have more light. Make a nice point out of that. That's gonna be freaking awesome. All right, I got a whole bunch of flakes now that I could mess with too. Good flakes. All right, guys. That's it for me. Gonna start editing the New Hampshire video tonight, and quite a bit of footage. It's gonna take a while, so what I do with my grind stone. So always wind up doing that. All right. I knew that was coming. Blech. I did want to make one point from this stuff tonight and put it on an arrow. Kind of just working fast. Come on, Knight. I'm probably gonna make another atlatl dart out of this if it stays together. Okay. Come on, Light. Alright. Finish that up and notch it tomorrow. So. Alright, you guys have a good one. I just saw a spot that's gonna be a problem. There we go. Yeah, show the flake pattern here before I call it a night. All right, I'm out, guys. See you soon.